Hi everyone, my name's Emily and welcome back to my channel. It's June currently, which means a lot of people are going to be going away and travelling here and there. So today's tutorial is going to be on how to pack the perfect suitcase. Now I'm actually going to be going away for quite a while. I'll be away for just over a month. So this tutorial is going to be on how I'm going to pack my suitcase with all the clothes and all the technology and every single thing that I will need over my trip. So if you would like to see how I pack the perfect suitcase, then please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing is you need to figure out where you're going. So if you're going somewhere tropical or somewhere cold, obviously you need to dress to your climate. If you're going on a beach vacation, if you're going to be hiking or camping, or if it's going to be a metropolitan city type of holiday, you need to pack the right clothes for your location. So you need to figure out where you're going, what you're doing, and what your luggage allowance is. My luggage allowance, because I'm going on a Kentucky, is only 20 kilos. So my task is going to be trying to fit everything in so it doesn't weigh up to 20 kilos. Because I know it's going to be really heavy when I come home. And you also need to look at the weather. So as you can see, it's going to be 12 degrees. Now 12 degrees for me is real bloomin' cold. So I'm not going to be wearing midriffs or anything that shows a lot of skin because I naturally get very cold. So what I needed to do was to plan my itinerary. One day that I'm going to be in London, I'm going to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, which is going to be so cool. Call me a dog, but I love that type of stuff. I'm probably going to wear an outfit that I can walk around in that is nice in photos, because trust me, I will be taking a lot of photos in that place. Something that's comfortable, but something that also keeps me warm. So now you tailor your outfits to your itinerary. One thing that really helps me, I take forever to get ready in the morning, but what helps is having a plan for what I'm going to wear the next day. And something that really helps me is flat laying my outfits. So the way to flat lay your outfits is you pick the things out of your wardrobe that you want to wear or you think that you'd like to take, and you rearrange them in the most useful way possible. The other thing is you really need to tailor your outfits so that you can wear them multiple times and that don't look like your outfit repeating if you're worried about that. So for example, I take photos on my phone of outfits that I am going to take with me. But as you can see, they're really simple, just t-shirt type dresses, really loose because I know I'm going to be eating a lot while I'm away. This is a bit of a top and skirt combo, so I can actually wear that top and that skirt together as a dress. Not actually a dress because they're separate, but gives the illusion of a dress, which means I have 3 outfits from this skirt, this top. So I don't actually have a photo on my phone, but I've got 3 days worth of clothes that I can wear from 2 pieces of clothing. Because I'm going to London, I'm going to be wearing things that are a bit colder. So this is just a t-shirt that I picked up from Topshop. So that's an outfit that I'm going to absolutely thrash. And here's the almost exact same outfit, but I've just changed the vest and I've changed my black jeans. So you have to think about reducing what you bring in order to maximize the space in your suitcase. So once you've done that, then it comes time to packing. So packing your suitcase is probably, if not definitely, the hardest part, especially if you have limitations. If you're just going on a holiday, like a vacation to a hotel with your family, you've got a little bit of leeway, but if you're traveling by yourself and you have strict limitations, it can be really difficult. So this is my suitcase. It's quite large, as you can tell, but it's not actually the largest size. I really struggled to find a suitcase that fit the limitations for my Kentucky tour, and this actually fits them perfectly. The important trick to packing well is knowing realistically what you're going to wear every day. So something that you will change every day will be your underwear. You will need more underwear than you think. Unless you're going to go to Victoria's Secret and buy a ridiculous amount, pack extra. Now, the way I pack my underwear is a bit odd to some people. What I do is I get a big Ziploc bag. So I fold all my undies up and slot them into my plastic sleeve. Reason I do this with a plastic sleeve, like a plastic Ziploc, is because it keeps the odor out. I also double lock my Ziploc, so I'll put one Ziploc bag in and then I will put that in a second. so that when I do start changing my underwear, I have a laundry bag, and that can be used for any dirty socks or really any other dirty items of clothing. So once you've organised where you're going, what you're doing, and what clothes you're going to take, the next step is to think about what you use in your everyday. Now, lots of people forget stuff when they go away and they have to buy it, which can suck so much considering that you just need it temporarily. So for me, it is I get up and I check my phone. I have my phone plugged into the wall next to me, so what I will do is unplug my phone, wrap that up, put that in my hand luggage. The reason I'm not going to put it in my suitcase is because aircrafts now have a little USB port when you sit on your seat, and you can charge your phone through your chair, which is awesome. Knowing me, I go through my phone battery so quickly, even though I have the new iPhone 6. I will be taking that on the plane with me and plugging it in so that I can listen to Spotify or whatever else. The next thing I do is I will wash my face and then I will put my makeup on. So the next thing that then will go into my bag will be my makeup bag. The other things that I do is I've got my hair tongs, a few other things like that. So I will wrap them up and place them in my suitcase. But you really just need to make sure that all of the things that you use in your day-to-day come with you. Your toothbrush, your camera charger, laptop charger, anything that you need. So now that we've got all of that out of the way, it's time to actually pack your suitcase. So what I often start with are the kind of lumpy things or the things that are an awkward shape. If you have any odd shaped items, like if you have belts or anything that's not quite right, you can actually line them around the perimeter of your suitcase, and that will also fill in any weird gaps. The other thing when you're traveling is to remember your toiletries. Now, I'm considering my toiletries and my makeup case two different bags. One, because my toiletries have a lot more liquids than my makeup bag. I'm going to be packing them differently the way I would my makeup. Because I'm going away for a long period of time, I'm going to need to actually properly pack things rather than throw them in just a regular makeup case. If you'd like to see how I pack a makeup case for traveling, maybe give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below just saying makeup case tutorial, and I'll try and get onto that as soon as I leave. Now, I do leave very, very soon, so hopefully I get this video up in time to find out from you guys if you want one so that I can make it. There are a lot of fingers crossed in this video and that really worries me. So your toiletries, you have to pack that separately as well. The way that I will pack them is to try and get everything in mini sizes. You don't want to be taking full-size products of everything. You want to try and take things that are a little bit smaller and more compact. The other thing with your toiletries is to try and make sure everything is in a plastic little Ziploc. Reason being is because everything will explode. It literally happens to everyone. Your toothpaste explodes everywhere, and it's just not good. Pack every single thing in a little plastic Ziploc bag. It doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to be secure. Not only does it help to keep everything clean, but it helps you to sort out what you've got. So packing your shoes. Now, if you have multiple pairs of shoes like I will be taking my sneakers for sneaking. If any of you get that reference, please leave a comment down below, and hopefully that doesn't show a generational age gap. So I'll be taking my sneakers, I'll be taking flats, my Birkenstocks, and my boots. Now, that's only 4 pairs of shoes for a month. I can do that, sure. 4 pairs of shoes. Okay, I might come on with a few pairs of extra shoes, I'm not gonna lie. The best way to pack your shoes in your suitcase is 2 ways. Try and pack them along the base, so not the corners of your suitcase, but the flat lines of your suitcase. This is because it helps to build up and protect other items of clothing or any other pieces that you'll be taking in your suitcase. For example, when you put your makeup or your delicates like your toiletries and things that could easily get broken or damaged, you want to put them in the center as opposed to like down the very bottom or last minute up the top. So when you do that, having your shoes and other softer items helps to build them up and protect them like a little bit of a cocoon or a nest. So that's the best thing to do there. The other thing that you need to remember, which a lot of people often forget, is to pack your pajamas. So you've packed your necessities, you've packed your chargers, your pajamas, your undies, your clothes. Now it's time for the accessories. So things like hats, especially big ones like these, pieces of jewellery and other random things like handbags that you'll need, you need to try and strategically place them in your suitcase so they won't get damaged, they won't break, and they won't take up a ridiculous amount of room in your suitcase. Best way to pack a hat in a suitcase is to make the crown of your hat touch the base of your suitcase with the rim upwards. So if you've got one layer already of t-shirts and jeans and other soft pieces of clothing, you then put your hat in upside down on top of them. You need to shuffle your clothes a little bit whilst keeping them rolled and keeping them smooth to fit in around your hat. Hats are possibly the hardest thing to pack because of their size and their shape. Other things that you can do to pack your hat whilst keeping its shape is to stuff the crown of it. The next thing is to make sure that the brim stays flat. Best thing you can do is to layer your jeans over them to keep it flat. The only issue is you don't want to put anything with too much weight over the crown so that it creates a dent. With bags for going away, have a maximum of 2 bags to have like a night out bag or a clutch or something small that you can take your necessities, and then your everyday bag. Now, jewellery is a really personal one. I know that I'm not going to be travelling with a lot of jewellery. I don't even think I'll take any earrings with me. If I do, they might just be cheap ones that I pick up when I go to an H&M or a Forever 21. Something like that. So the best thing to do when bringing large statement pieces of jewellery is trying to put them in plastic sleeves. And then once you do that, if they're too big to fit in a makeup case, I lie them flat on top of my clothing. I try and keep them as snug as possible, or if they're things that can bend a little bit, I'll actually put them in my shoe with some socks. This is because it helps to keep them safe and it cushions any blow that the suitcase might have in transit when it's rattling around in the plane, because we all know that happens. I got tagged in something on Instagram. It's a very important deal. Oh my god. My friend Nicolette just tagged me in the most fantastic photo. Nicolette's the girl I'll be travelling with, and you will be seeing so much of her. If you want to follow Nicolette's journey, I will leave her handles below. If you go into the description, you can find Nicolette's Instagram there and follow her side of the trip that we'll be going on together. But she's just tagged me in this amazing photo, and it's taken in Italy, and I am so excited. Like, oh man, we don't have anything like this in Perth, and just knowing that we're going to a whole different part of the world excites me so much. So that is it for my packing video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've made it to the end, congratulations to you, because I am sure this is going to be a very, very long video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if you've got any questions or statements that you want to make. If you have any packing tips that I haven't mentioned that are helpful for you, leave them down below so other people can see them as well. And hopefully it's something that everyone can get a little bit of use from if you're travelling. If you are travelling, happy travels, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!